Hey. I'm that same old body with the steez. In a baked outfit, got a shark on the hood of my top and an ape on my tee. Been a minute since I linked with the bro, said link up soon, let's talk over tea. These days it's all about flexing, talk about bro, I'm trying to make this pee. I got a text from the bro in Cali telling me sit tight, gonna make me a beat. In a guy for the stylish babe on a stylish date, trying to make me a treat. She tryna talk about rovers, it's over, I'm tryna bag this dream. 2 sets, let me take this call, gotta ski real soon, tryna pattern this G. It's been OT nights, bit far from the den, tryna get big checks and the cash flow steep. A couple boys on the block, man, I've been lapping on locals and socials, man's looking no hot. Tell the youth to stay off the violence and make peace, don't worry about. I'm just keeping it real, man, you know my dough, trust me, big words to my pops. In the yard at the ends with the broski, man, you know me, I'm taking. Don't talk like you know my thing when you're around my I send you to the shops. My bro just came uptown with the latest trends and a few odd cops. In a vintage whip, just gliding, stay sliding in a coupe drop top. Hey, baby girl, I got Tino Tetley. Wait, tell me why you never come check me. You tell me that I'm way too spendy. Wait, babes, I'm just too flexy. I got eyes on my chest, that's Fendi. Get to a high class. And I'm still in a tech fleece. My bro got a coupe, that's a Bentley. Money come nice, get plenty. Got a foreign little baddie in the crew with the face caked up, but you know that's. Took a snap in the E-class crew, trying to ask who's picking up.
Hello everyone, proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Charlotte Hornets. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Michael Redd is out there with Allen. Then it's Kareem. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Johnson in at the 3. Johnson, a wide open look. And it falls over the rim and in.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
So it's the Hornets now, following the shot by Ray Allen. Johnson kicks to Allen. Back to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Abdul Jabbar.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Abdul Jabbar kicks to Giannis. Johnson with a screen on Johnson. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Ball from long range. Sends it from downtown.
You know, if LaMelo shoots it at a high clip from deep, man, oh man, I don't know how anybody's going to guard him.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Oh,
wow, man.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Johnson kicks to Abdul Jabbar. The Hornets pull it in. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Rice. Charlotte no good that time either. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Milwaukee. Ball with a wide open look. Buries it from three-point range. Ball's got 6.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Charlotte making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Charlotte trailing. Outside, Ball. Excellent D there from Allen.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
To the inside. Here's Johnson. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. And here's Charlotte. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played.
And he makes it look so easy. Rice's fluid shooting form really helps him on those long-range misses.
Kick out to Giannis. Johnson with a screen on Johnson. Ball stolen. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Rice. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Charlotte.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
And Michael Redd gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Roddy Divac checked in for Divac.
Hornets, number 21.
1:43 left in the first quarter of the game. Divac, the pass to Jones. 6 to shoot. Here's Ball. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Hey, the mid-range can be touch and go for Ball, but he takes a nice, smooth shot that time.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Charlotte in the lead. So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. The second part of November here. A quick glance at the power rankings. Let's see how everyone started out. Taking a look at Toronto. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And seeing where the Bucks are, they've just kind of burst out of the gate here with some fire, feeling disrespected by pundits who overlook them as a top.
Oh, what a play! Woo!
Marcus Johnson.
Yeah, I don't think you can allow Abdul Jabbar to get ideal position inside, because if you do, he's dunking it all over you.
Pass the ball from deep three-point land. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of games left.
Oh, and Antetokounmpo.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an edge.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Antetokounmpo uses the glass to finish the layup. Giannis has got 10.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Cummings is out there with Khris Middleton. Then it's Monkliff. Then there's Robertson. And it's Baker in at the center, filling out the middle.
And you gotta love the fire that Mourning plays with. His passion for the game is so special.
Davis is checked in for Charlotte. Sidney Monkliff on the wing. Here's Cummings, banked in off the glass. Cummings got the lead up to 4 now for Milwaukee.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively. You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Here's a look now what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Sunday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Detroit Pistons. And then on Thursday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers.
And that one against the Bulls, things starting to solidify as that game is going to be number 10 on the year for them. Team getting sharper every time out.
Curry's checked in for Baron Davis.
Second team foul.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Curry. Over Monkliff.
They are really struggling from the floor.
The shot by Curry, no good. Here is Cummings. Wallace covering. And the jam by Terry Cummings.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Charlotte calls timeout. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Such a wide open look. Jones has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Monkliff. Alonzo Mourning grabs the miss. Mourning's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Walker dishes to Wallace. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Wallace has got his first basket of the night.
And the floor awareness of Walker impressive there as he got the ball to the open man.
Monkliff kicks to Robertson. Cummings passes to Baker. And Mourning sends it back. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Monkliff El Cid with it. Guarded now by Gerald Wallace. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Ball's checked in for Charlotte.
Number 1, LaMelo Ball.
Hornets trail by 3. Outside, Walker. Pass to Mourning. Outside, Curry. Jones, no one around him. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And Curry has it in the corner. Here's Mourning. Left side, Jones. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And Mourning just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Walker the pass to Mourning. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. And it's now only a 1-point Milwaukee lead.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
You know, even though he's about 6'4", Monkliff is comfortable looking to do work inside. He's not afraid of anybody in there.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
A new lineup here for the Bucks. Here's Rice. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now a 5-point Milwaukee lead.
Hey, he's not just a jump shooter now. Red, excellent at finding angles and available space inside.
Here's Rice. 6 points for him.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Walker. And that's rejected by Abdul Jabbar. Charlotte calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And Curry, here we go. Rice kicks the ball. And Michael Redd gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Devon's a screen on Redd. There's Ball with the 3.
And as a team, they're only shooting around 36%. They need to start finding some better looks.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Yeah, a bit surprising to see them. Leading at this point, given the number of turnovers they've already committed.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Mourning's jacked in for Devos, and it's Johnson in for Walker. Pass the ball. 3-pointer. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Ball's got 13.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Abdul Jabbar, and the dunk by Abdul Jabbar.
Nice dish by Allen. Put him at the 1 or the 2. He's effective either way.
Ball, the pass to Rice. And another 3 for Charlotte.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Rice has gone 2 of 3 shooting from deep here. Here's Giannis. Rebound by Johnson. Down low, Mourning. And Mourning throws it down.
Boy, the aggressiveness of Mourning inside, I like it. I mean, he's this deep, he's looking to throw it down.
Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Ball, no good. Johnson, the pass to Abdul Jabbar. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. And now it's a 3-point Bucks lead.
Well, you got to bring more energy than this. Abdul Jabbar is not going to be thrown off much by a little contact. No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Milwaukee on top. They lead by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Shots. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums, please. And thinking about the shot. Oh, let's hear it for the participant.
since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy. I'm pretty worn out.
Yeah, you've been burning on midnight oils, man. You been hitting the clubs or something?
Nah, just putting up with you guys. It's exhausting.
Well, coming back to the game of the night, the Bucks find themselves in a close one.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Nice game, great performance so far by LaMelo Ball.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Mourning is out there with Johnson. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then it's Curry, and it's Rice in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Ball against Allen. Curry on the wing. Pass to Rice. Shoots over Johnson. Rice, no good.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Ball against Allen. No one near Curry as he lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Ball pass to Johnson.
Larry Johnson, such a powerhouse of a player. I mean, look at how well built he is. I mean, the athleticism to go with that physique. Boy, he can really beat you up with his physicality.
And both free throws good for Johnson.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For Milwaukee, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Yeah, and you know, Red is a stealth sniper. I mean, somebody who operates well off of screens and has a quick release as well. Can get his own shot, too.
Shoots. Shot's good by Rice. Rice has got it all tied up now for the Hornets. Here's Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Rising up. That's why they call Johnson the slammer.
Ball kicks to Johnson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Here's Abdul Jabbar. Off target at the rim. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Rice knocks down the 3-ball. Rice has got 14 points.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Nice game. Great performance so far by LaMelo Ball.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Johnson outside. From deep. The offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback. And now it's a 3-point Hornets lead.
Fantastic job reading the shot and then getting to the right spot for the rebound and throwdown.
Here's Giannis. Oh, Antetokounmpo! Explosive on the drive.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Ball, and there's another one for the Hornets.
He'll do that for you, too. Ball can go mid-range if he needs to.
To the paint. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Back to Abdul Jabbar. Pass to Antetokounmpo. With some arc. The shot from the low post is good. And now 24 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Rice, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Giannis. Abdul Jabbar outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screens, and he knows when to give it up.
Here's Red. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th assist in this one.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Yes, that goes in.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Johnson outside. Back to Ball. Shot to stop the run. Again, Ball missing. Bucks leading by 4. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Ball.
You know, no opponent is willing to give Antetokounmpo an easy look. I mean, they want to make it hard on him, and he's going to get bodied up, and he's learned to accept that.
The first one falls, so it's both teams making substitutions here. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. And Walker kicks to Curry. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 6.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And here's Walker outside. And again, Charlotte with the triple. Fires from way outside. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. His stat line. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Cummings is out there with Baker. Then it's Khris Middleton. Then there's Robertson. And it's Monkliff in at the 2 guard. Milwaukee in the lead. Middleton the pass to Cummings. And the jam by Terry Cummings.
Launching right to the rim, flying through the air. Terry Cummings throwing it down.
There's Ball with the 3. Pass to Middleton and stolen by Wallace. They push it up 4 on 3. Count that one. Divac has got his first 2 points.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
And the Hornets making a change here. Divac's checked in.
You know, what makes Monkliff so great, beyond the athleticism, consistency, smarts, toughness, two-way playability, is his amazing strength for a guard. You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Another shot. Baker, no good. Hornets trail by 3. It's Curry outside. Cummings grabs the board. Cummings got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Baker. Lays it up off the glass.
Fantastic work from the big fella inside. Baker's teammates know he can do damage in there.
Outside Curry. Jones for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Johnson, he's checked in for Vlade Divac. Timeout called the Bucks.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during that last timeout, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Bucks said to his team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situation. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Beyond the arc. That's it, and the Milwaukee lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Rice.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
2 points. That one goes.
This guy's a baller. Marcus Johnson knocking down another big-time shot. No surprise to me.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's good from Kemba Walker. 2 balls checked in for Charlotte. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And, you know, the pure combination of speed and confidence makes Walker a great talent. He feels like he can go toe-to-toe against anybody and never backs up.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And the Hornets making a change here. Curry's checked in. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Allen outside. Shot clock at 5. Back to Antetokounmpo. Doesn't go for him. Charlotte trailing to take the lead. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Antetokounmpo through contact.
For Giannis, his length and instincts on defense make him a feared shot blocker.
And so here's Charlotte. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Connects from three-point range.
I do not know if there's a more confident family in the NBA. Ball wants the ball when it matters most.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hornets.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
And Ball really confident even amongst the big fellas inside, which is why he's able to draw these fouls.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a three-point game.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line. You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Stolen by Allen. All going up court. He gets it in there. And the Bucks lead by 1.
One cool customer, Ray Allen, great in these situations.
There's Ball with the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Abdul Jabbar's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Alonzo Mourning. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
The 7'2" Abdul Jabbar is such a remarkable player, so talented, and you gotta love that unblockable signature skyhook shot that he mastered from an early age. He's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident. In the biggest moment of the game, yes.
There's Ball with the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his mates in the last quarter.
It's rebounded by Charlotte. And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
Taking 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Ball from long range. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Abdul Jabbar. And the Hornets call time here. Here's Curry with the 3. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
So it gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game.
Milwaukee foul ball. Ray Allen. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Gets the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And he is unable to get the second one.
Tough miss at this juncture. They're down 2 baskets right now.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Outside Curry. It's good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
Johnson can't hit. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
First personal foul. at the line for the Bucks.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 to fall. Timeout called the Bucks. And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. This was a hard-fought and well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.